what's it like to be that girl? What is it like to be the it girl? Hey everyone, of course I have a very special guest. I don't think I need to introduce her, but I mean I will because I can. Governor-elect, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Great, thank you so much for taking the time.
Well, my pleasure.
So this is a little bit of a full circle moment for me. It was a year ago that I came to the league and I actually saw someone in one of the lobbies wearing this this beautiful white suit. And I was like, wow, yes queen, slay girl. And then my fiance told me that was Mikie Sherrill. And I was like, oh my God, I think I just embarrassed myself in front of the future governor. And now we're here. So
Sure, I loved it.
You did. You were like, thank you. I believe the words were, can I put you in my pocket? I was like, anytime. And then I realized who you were. But anyway, as a full circle, you've announced your candidacy a year ago, like I mentioned. What's the biggest thing you've learned over the course of this year in this campaign?
You know, it's been wonderful to run a campaign like this. It was tough, right, to just day after day after day. But we have tried to get to every corner of New Jersey, get in front of every person that we could, make sure there were inroads into our campaign. I think we built out the biggest, most professional field program the state's ever seen so that everyone could be a part of this. And it was so wonderful after the race to feel like New Jersey really was united in our desire to create that different path forward.
Absolutely. Over the course of this year, you've talked to a bunch of different people, and also we've seen a lot of people step up and decide they want to run for office. I think maybe after your win, they were like, you know what, I want to do this too. What would be your advice to people that are like, you know what, I'm going to get in the ring, but I don't know what to do?
Well, you know, it's not really easy to know what to do. I remember my first congressional race, there's no real handbook like Congress 101, that kind of thing. And so my advice is to speak to as many people as you can because it's really building a campaign from the ground up. From hearing from people, I tell people what's keeping you up at night, because if it's keeping you up at night as your governor, it's going to keep me up at night. And so I have found the most effective way to build a campaign that connects with people and that gets great results.
So you mentioned you ran for Congress. I think this was your 5th campaign that you've run, right?
Yeah.
And won all of them. My last question is, what's it like to be that girl? What is it like to be the it girl? You win in a landslide. You got 5 assembly seats. Just brag a little bit. What's it like?
You know, it's great, and I'll tell you why. It's because we were all in it together. So many of the assembly candidates I was with again and again, they were knocking on doors. They were building events. I was coming to the events. We were all hand in hand building this juggernaut of a campaign across the state because all of us want to govern. We don't run campaigns because, it's
not fun for everything.
It's not fun for everything. They can be fun, but it's tough, hard, long work.
Love mudslinging every day. It's not.
Right? So, but you run because you want to serve the people. And so working together and developing our platform and hearing from so many people and then being able to work with each other, and it was such a virtuous cycle. We were just back and forth, and the synergy was awesome. And I feel really excited going into January as we'll take over and start governing.
Very exciting. Governor-elect, thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate it.